I don't believe in art as healing per se. I mean, it can start discussions. It can make you think of things that eventually heals you to a certain extent. But I don't believe much in healing. And I don't think the film does it either. It portrays a lot of problems, right? But he doesn't come up with a solution to them. Like in life, they continue to ache and they continue to scar, and they will always be there. But the happy ending of this film it's reconciliation that has begun and is almost there, and maybe it's almost forgiveness.
Been an actor for a long time. We were both child actors, so still children. And it has been an outlet for me. I think whether you know it or not, it's like a catharsis to play a character or feel emotions you've never felt, to work through things through characters unconsciously. And I think that was something that I did here, emotions that you're maybe afraid to feel in your real life, but you can express them through your character. And that was certainly something I felt here, and Joachim maybe picked up on in me. That's why I was maybe picked for the part. But he cultivates this environment where you're not afraid to go to those places and open yourself up, and you feel safe. And even though there's these dark themes in the film, he does it with such a kindness, and it's such a joyous feeling on set, and then you can dive deeper in that way because of it.
Joachim invited me to his house and told me about the script and the character, and I was so moved, and so I felt so grateful that he would want to challenge me in that way.
To be very specific with you, I, in my life, had a grandfather, my mother's father, who was in the resistance during the war under Nazi-occupied Norway. And he was captured and suffered tremendously in captivity, and as he came out, started making jazz music, I think to survive. And then he made some movies. And I realized that to create something over him was a survival mechanism. And even though his films weren't explicitly political, you can feel a sense of his experience in the movies in indirect ways. And I think that somehow inspired this film, this idea that we do what we can to function, but we express ourselves in a lot of unconscious ways as family members and as artists. So that's kind of where this film began percolating in our mind, I think, when we made it.